Hi everyone and welcome to Germany for Students channel. Today is the 15th lesson of A1 level of German language course, and today we are going to cover a very important topic, which is the accusative case in German language. In lesson number 7 we have discussed in detail all the cases. We provided an overview of all the cases, and today we are going to start with the accusative case in German language. So let's start and see what is accusative case. Cases in German language define a particular section of a sentence, and what section of sentence is defined by accusative case is the direct object. So every sentence is composed of subject, verb, preposition, direct object, indirect object, etc. So the direct object of the sentence will be the in the accusative case. And how we will define or how we will identify the direct object in the sentence is that anything or any person that is receiving an action from the subject of the sentence will be the direct object of the sentence, and we have to apply all the rules of accusative on that particular direct object. So whether it is a person or whether it is anything, we have to apply the rules of accusative on direct object of the sentence, and direct object will be something or someone who is receiving the action from the subject. So this is one criteria to identify and to select the accusative case in the sentence. So I have taken two examples for this. The first example is I see the bus, or I am seeing a bus. In this sentence, am performing an action, or I am seeing the bus. So I will be the subject, which will be in the nominative case, and I am saying something, and that something is the bus. And so we have to apply the rules of accusative on bus, because bus is receiving the action from a subject. So uh, ich sehe den Bus. Ich means I, and we know that ich is a personal pronoun in nominative case. So, and because I am seeing something, so on I we will apply the rules of nominative case, and we know that the nominative personal pronoun for I is ich. Then we use the verb, and verb to see in German language is called sehen, Sahan. But if we conjugate this sehen verb with respect to ich, then it will become sehe. So ich sehe den Bus. Now you will see that this den is something new for us, because until now we know that the articles of um, noun can be der, die, and thus. Der for masculine, die for feminine, and thus for neuter. And we learned in the previous lesson also that the bus is a masculine noun, so it has an article der. But we have used den. Now why we have used den? Because the bus is receiving an action, and anything that is receiving an action will be the accusative part of the sentence, and we have to apply the accusative rules on this section of the sentence, or anything or any person that is receiving the actions. Now one thing we can conclude now is that the definite article of the nouns will change in accusative case, and we have seen the example here. Der Bus has become den Bus. So this we have to consider in the we will explain this in the next videos or in the next lessons. how and which articles will change, how they will change, and how we will use the correct article in nominative case. So next example is he writes a letter. In this example, I have taken an indefinite article. So let's start with here. He writes a letter. Er schreibt einen Brief. So now er is the subject of the sentence. Schreiben is a verb which means to write, and if we conjugate schreiben with respect to er, it will become schreibt. Next we have brief. Brief means letter, and brief in German language is der masculine, but here we are using indefinite article, and so far we know that the article for indefinite article for masculine is ein Brief, eine Stadt, ein Auto. So for masculine, feminine, and neuter. Here we have taken this example. So we see that now it's not ein Brief, it's einen Brief, which indicates that the indefinite articles in accusative case will also change. So wherever we are dealing with direct object of the sentence and we are going to use indefinite articles, we will have to check what are the indefinite articles in no accusative case, and we have to apply them accordingly. So in the first section we saw that accusative case is the direct object of the sentence, and direct object is something or someone who is receiving an action, and if we use um, definite or indefinite article for someone or something, then we have to apply the rules of accusative on someone or something, and this we have seen in these two examples. Now next is there are some prepositions which whenever we will use these prepositions, the sentence or phrase of the sentence that will come after these prepositions will always be in the accusative case, which means that if we use any of these prepositions, whatever comes after these prepositions, that can be definite article, that can be indefinite article, that can be personal pronoun, that can be possessive pronoun, that can be adjective. So all these will take the rules of accusative. Now let's see first that what are these prepositions. The first is durch. Durch means through. Für means for, gegen, against, ohne, without. Has multiple meanings. We can use around or at. So we will check these preposition. We will be having one complete lesson on these accusative prepositions afterward. But now the purpose is just to introduce these things so that when we start the next lesson on each particular topic, then it's not a surprising for you. So we have taken again two examples for this particular case where we use the accusative preposition, and we see that how the part of the sentence or phrase of the sentence will change if we use this one of these prepositions in a sentence. We walk through the small park. So now we have we in German language is wir. Laufen means to walk. Durch means to through. We walk through the small park. Then kleinen Park. Park in German language is masculine noun, therefore it has article der. So we use der Park. But we see that Bus was changed to den Bus. So der Park will change to den Park. And we see that klein means small, but now we are using kleinen. So adjective will also change. Now next is das Geschenk ist für mich. The gift is for me. Das Geschenk means gift, ist für mich. The gift is for me. Now we see that we have used again an accusative preposition which is für, and here we are using a personal pronoun in accusative case, and you see that the personal pronoun in nominative case is ich, but we are using now mich, which means that in accusative case there are separate personal pronouns that we will use, and the personal pronoun for ich in accusative will be mich. So another thing, personal pronouns in accusative. So through these we are generating the topics that we have to cover in the upcoming lessons. Definite articles, indefinite articles, adjectives, personal pronouns, and possessive pronouns also. Now let's talk about two ways prepositions. Now two ways prepositions, as the name suggests, uh, there are some prepositions which will behave either accusative or dative depending on one thing, and that one thing is if there is a movement in the sentence, that I am putting something on a table. For example, I put a book on the table, I place a, a cup of tea on the table. Here there is a movement, and there is a movement from position A to position B. So if there is a movement, then these two-way prepositions will behave like accusative, which means that anything that will come after this preposition, two-way preposition, will will follow the rules of accusative case. So I have taken this example, I put a glass on the table. Ich stelle is the conjugation of German verb stellen, which means to put or to place. Ich stelle das Glas auf den Tisch. Now this auf is a two-way preposition, and it will take either accusative or dative, and that decision will be made upon whether there is some movement in the sentence or there is no movement. So here I say I put a glass on the table, there is a movement, so it will behave like accusative. And Tisch, we know that der Tisch, the table, Tisch is a masculine noun, so it has an article der, and we know that in accusative case the der will become den. Therefore we will apply this accusative rule on the definite article that will come after two-way preposition. The second possibility for when we use the same preposition of is that you say something that something is placed at somewhere. For example, the glass lies on the table. Das Glas steht auf dem Tisch. Now you see that Das Glas. Stehen means, stehen is a German verb which is conjugated according to the um, subject, which is third person singular. So it is das Glas steht auf dem Tisch. Now you see that here you are using the same preposition but for the same noun also. So same preposition, same noun, same preposition, same noun, but the definite article is different, because here you are describing an activity, you are showing some movement, whereas here you are just giving an information where is something, that something is on the table, there is no movement. So here you are just showing the, telling the location of glass which is on the table, therefore it will take dative. So which means that in dative the definite articles will also change, but that we will cover when once we start dative. These are the three possibilities that are more than enough for us at A1 level to understand the accusative case, and we will cover each of these topics along with how the definite indefinite article will look like, how the adjective endings will look like, how the personal pronoun and possessive pronoun will behave, and how these prepositions will behave, how two-way prepositions. We will be having one lesson on each of these topics in the next lessons, but now the purpose of this lesson was just to give you an overview that this is accusative case and this is what you can expect from accusative case in the next lessons. I hope that this is clear to you now. And if there are some questions or queries, you can put them in the comment section, or we will see that once we explain all of these topics in detail. Thank you for watching the video and see you in the next lesson. Bye.